I'm all for big budget cuts. Um, I think that's one of the best things that Trump is doing is trying to cut the budget. But the problem is, what is he cutting it for, and is he doing it in a responsible way? And Musk is like making a lot of the decisions. Because he gave him $270 million. It appears that's the reason that he has the ability to just go in there and access government information that I would be arrested for accessing. Um, so I mean, it's just I don't know. It's just kind of crazy.
Oh, the issue I kind of take with that is like how he like gets those programs and kind of tries to bring in like the FAA, like how he's trying to how Starlink is kind of going to be providing the services for the FAA now, which is like cut this program and then okay, my company
Yeah,
benefits.
that's the reason I think that a lot of this is happening because he did it in the last administration too. There's a book on it
Mhm,
called The Fifth Risk by Michael Lewis,
mhm.
and I had it around here somewhere. But it's yeah, he talks like he did it in the last administration, and he's just doing it more now, which is really bad because what it's doing is it's giving power to business owners, and it's gonna make wealthy business owners wealthier, and it's gonna give
Yeah,
less
and
power to the
a
people.
lot of this funding
Yeah.
is a lot of this cuts is just to fund the tax break for the billionaires and, like you said, making them more richer. And it's not which is not about efficiency really. It's
No, it's
adding
not.
trillions to the debt and
Yeah, it's not efficiency because I
mm,
mean that's just the ploy. Um,
yeah.
it's so we'll see what happens with the tax cuts because they haven't been passed yet. But yeah, it appears that way. It appears that that's what's happening. I think that what Trump is doing, I think, is getting wealthy people on his side. He said he was going to go drain the swamp, but he's not draining the swamp. He's draining the government swamp and directing that water to the swamp of wealthy people in the United States, millionaires, billionaires, whatever.
That's why the all the news, all the media is kind of a bit tame on not very much critical of him like the very first time. I think he's managed, like you said, to manage all the rich people to his side now.
There's a lot of people that are speaking up, but it's if people are getting benefits from it, there's no reason for them to speak up. They don't say the
Oh,
reason. Yeah, but I think it'll just depend on. So, like, if Trump was basically cutting programs and had a program to put those responsibilities in the hands of small businesses, that would be much better. Like small businesses that are spread across the United States doing the work instead of just big businesses. But a lot of what you're saying, I think, is probably true, is that he's like with if he makes a lot of cuts to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, he will give probably more contracts and more power to AccuWeather, which is a big weather company in the United States.
mm,
So that's what I see happening. Is you can basically draw lines from people who donated probably to his campaign, people who have supported him, historically been loyal to him, their businesses, and the cuts that are being made. Uh, and you probably can do that with Musk as well. But I assume that'll happen in the future because right now people are just trying to figure out what's being cut, and where that gap of work is going to be uh, distributed to in the community. So who's going to be responsible to pick that work up, or who's going to get that contract? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.